This has been Strictly Ball Business.
Strictly ball business.
Strictly ball business.
I like that video.
Shit.
Let's talk about a team that, originally I thought they were gonna challenge the Bucks, and they had a good chance of doing that, but they've had a very disappointing season so far, and that's the Heat. They've just fallen off. I mean, let's look at where they stand in the standings. Nobody's been playing well. Their defense is just kind of fallen off. They are sitting at, oh my god, where are they? Oh, they're 10th. They're 7-8. They're just as good as the Timberwolves right now.
Yeah. I mean, Max Strus is playing well. He's stepping up. Jimmy Butler, it doesn't seem like he's doing enough. And overall, it seems like the Kyle Lowry signing is going to be a bust. I'm not going to see that as like a great return on their investment. And I almost think they're trying to maybe upgrade at that position ASAP.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they've even been in talks about Russell Westbrook, bringing him as their point guard. That's how desperate they are. And I mean, I don't think that would
get some energy there. A guy that can move.
Yeah, I mean, their defense that's it. Their defense has fallen off. They've always been known, like their offense, they're 21st ranking the offense. That's typical for a Heat team. That's fine, we know that. But their defense is 17th, and that's not going to cut it if they want to be good.
Yeah.
Bam, I expected myself Bam to have a better All-Star year than he has had. And he's also, he's had games here and there, but it doesn't look like that's what's happening. Jimmy's never been like the best offensive player. He's been able to carry them, but if Jimmy's carrying your offense, it's not good. Kyle Lowry hasn't turned out. Duncan Robinson's fallen off. Their shooters are still shooting well. Tyler Herro's still shooting well.
Yeah.
Jimmy's actually having the best 3-point season of his career. He's shooting the most efficient he has. Strus has been great. It's just their rebounding could improve. I mean, where's their rebounding at? They're 21st in rebounding. That's fallen off. Tyler Herro is their second best rebounder.
Yeah, what big man do they have outside of Bam? Like, yeah, that's too much for Tyler Herro. Like, who else do they have on their team? Like, they have Dedmon. Like, Dwayne Dedmon has been getting solid minutes from the Heat for like 5 years now for some freaking reason.
Because he can shoot. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so random, but you'd think they'd be able to get some solid rebounders on this team. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's just weird to me. Like, they've got some really great shooters that they've been able to churn throughout the system, but somehow they aren't getting enough good rebounders, and they're not getting enough good big men in general.
No, they're not. And it's a shame because, I like to see them. I just think, I don't know how to correct this. I mean, like, I'm sure they'll figure it out. Eric Spoelstra, top 5 coaches in the NBA. But I do think their offense is also, if their defense isn't there, you'd like to think their offense, but they're slower. They're just not getting it. I mean, I don't know. They're just disappointing. The players are just playing worse. It's not like there's not like a big change in the team than they were as last year. They're just worse. They're just not playing as well. I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah, no. I mean, I guess they didn't put the work in during the off season to get better. Maybe they're out of shape. Maybe they're just not like, they letting other teams pass them, I guess. Like, other teams are looking better. The Hawks are looking better. The Knicks are playing well. People maybe didn't expect that. There's lots of solid teams in the East. I think like the West being better than the East, like saying that's been a thing for years, isn't necessarily true anymore. I think the East overall is a better conference at this point. Or at least they're pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, the Pacers are sitting at the 6th seed, and the Wizards are sitting at the 7th seed. These are teams that they should be better. Knicks are at 8. These are teams they should be better than. You could make an argument they could be better than the Raptors, who are at 5. These are just teams they should have been better. But here, I have a question.
So, I mean, they were the 2 seed last year, right? The Heat?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you'd think off of those expectations, you're like, hey, we want to finish at least the 4th seed.
Yep.
And not let these sorry teams finish that.
Yeah. So, I got a question. So, it was a huge thing about Tyler Herro getting moved up to the starting lineup. Do you think that has any effect on how they're doing? I mean, because it should be like a lineup should be like Kyle, Struess, Jimmy, and I don't know who's their power forward. Whomever their power forward is, and then Bam Adebayo. Yeah, you think Tyler Hero that has any effect on what's happening, or do you think it's too small? It has some effect, but not enough to why they're doing bad. Because it's their defense that's hurt. What do you think?
I think it could have some effect, but realistically, Tyler Hero's getting his minutes if he's coming off the bench or if he's playing in the game. So I mean, he was playing a lot last year too. Like he was off the bench. So I mean, I don't think it has as much of an impact. It could be an impact where he's making their overall defense worse in the starting lineup, but does Tyler Hero's defense have that bad of an impact? I think it's just like multiple guys are playing bad defense, right? You know, it's not just him.
Yeah. Also, I think it's lineups. That's why I think Spoelstra will be able to figure it out. So
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just lineups. I think they're gonna turn it around. But I don't think they can beat the Cavs now. I don't think they can beat the Hawks, Celtics, or Bucks. I think all those teams are better than them. So the best they could do is a 5th seed, and even then, the way this season started off, I think the Raptors are better than them. So maybe they'll catch a 6th seed.
Just gotta take each game one day at a time. Maybe they can turn this around. It's still early in the season. I mean, if anybody is going to get their team honed in, it's going to be an Eric Spoelstra-led team. So I can see them finishing 5th or 6th seed. Still, I think it's still really early in the season. I mean, to say the Cavs are definitively going to finish ahead of them, I don't know if I can agree with that. I think the Cavs still could definitely fall down in the standings, even though they've looked pretty good overall. In the Raptors as well, they look pretty good, but I can see them falling too. So you never know. I'll give them a chance, but they're pretty old. So if anybody's susceptible to injuries, it's the Heat.
Yep. But what do you guys think? Let's predict. Comment below what seed you think they'll finish the season at. Well, comment that below. Let's talk about it.
I'm going to go with the 6th seed.
Going to 6. I think they will finish. I'll say 8th seed. I think they're a playing team. Well, I don't. I think the Wizards will keep up their. I think the 76ers will get better, and I think the Knicks will keep up their heat. But I think the Pacers and Wizards will fall out, but then they'll catch the 10. But hey guys, only balls, only all the time. Like and subscribe to the video. We want to keep making videos for you guys. Tell us what you want us to hear. Wait, yeah.